What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be putting a new rope on this Stihl MS201T. I'm going to walk you guys through that whole process. Stick with me. There's the rope size, rope length. All right. Here's our busted rope. You're going to need a torch. You're going to need your bit. Pull out 4 screws. Remove this cover. It's really not that awful of a job, but you know, this is something that happens often. And to be honest, once you do it a few times, you can actually make this replacement happen pretty darn quick. If this video helps you out getting the job done, be sure to give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments. So we're just unwinding that old rope. Now, something else you could do, you could take the old rope out, measure it out with a new piece, cut it to the same length. Well, cut it about 1 inch or 2 longer so you got room to tie your knots. You got to fish that old rope out of the recoil here, though. And kind of remember where those holes are, because you're going to fish the new one back through the same spot. We're going to pop the cover out of our little handle here, though. Little flat head to do so. It's pretty easy. Like, this job's pretty easy, but I have found that simple tasks are, you know, people seem overwhelmed with them sometimes because they don't have the patience or whatnot. But honestly, this stuff's pretty easy. There's a little washer on that. Don't lose that washer, okay? Just cutting this rope so it'll pull through a bit easier. If you need to do so on yours. It's not a big deal. This piece is junk, right? Keep that plastic piece in that little washer, though. Don't lose it. We're going to take our new rope, and we are going to, well, we're not going to do anything here. We're going to set all that crap aside first. We're going to take that new rope, though. We're going to fish it through our holes. Yep. Now, after I cut that rope, I took that little butane torch and I burnt the ends and flattened them out with my hand, so it's not fraying. You want to make sure you do that. Otherwise, you're going to have just frayed string and rope, and it's a huge pain in the butt. Fish that back into that little hole right there. Twist it, mess around till it starts working through. You can see it there, just sort of working up through. Pull that out. Tie a good knot in there. I think I did like a knot over a knot, so it won't pull through on you in the future. And kind of tuck it back in the little space that's there just above the hole. All right, take that recoil cover, should kind of look like this in your hand. Give her a firm grip. I'm using my thumb with my right hand here to keep that from spinning back. When looking at it this way, you're spinning it clockwise as long as you're holding it the same way that I've got it here, okay? So we're due about 6.5 turns, full turns, okay? So you're counting every time, you know, pick where that little black tab is, and every time that makes its way around is a full turn, not just a twist of the hand, but a full turn. Now the fun part, you get to get that rope off, unwind that rope off the recoil. Don't let go of your thumb and your hand, though, otherwise the whole thing is going to spring back and you're going to have to redo it. Plus, if you let go like this, you really run the risk of snapping the recoil spring in there, and then you got to take the whole dang thing apart, and that's a pain in the butt too. Fish this guy back through. Have your handle and everything there ready to go. This is where it can be a pain in the butt if you're doing this by yourself, because if I let go of that recoil, everything snaps back, and that doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is put it on the table. Sometimes this works well, sometimes it doesn't. I'm pushing down with my right hand so I can, you know, fish this stuff through and tie a knot with both hands. So I'm putting a lot of pressure on that recoil right now, otherwise it will spin under your hand. So I'm forcing it down into the bench, okay? This frees up the old fingers to tie a couple knots. Again, I'm going to do like a knot over a knot, I believe, and pull that back through. No, in this case we did 1 knot and we just tuck the extra string in next to it like this. Boom. Okay. Cap doesn't have to go on right away, but it's there, so there we go. Now, don't mess up and let go. Pinch it with the thumb. Gotta have some good dexterity in your hands here, fellas. Pull that out, and with your hand, let it in slow. Don't just let go. You're gonna mess up all your work. Make sure everything works. Make sure it's in there tight. You don't have a bunch of slack. That's pretty much the job. And it's pretty easy. It's really nothing crazy. This should work pretty much for your MS200s, your 201s. This concept is the same concept for just about every other chainsaw. However, we have another one to do, so we'll have another video doing it on that one. But if this helped you out, leave me a comment, hit like on this video, and hit subscribe for me, guys. Appreciate it. This channel's been growing pretty crazy, and I appreciate all you that watch, hit subscribe, and tune in for new videos. Once that's done now, pop your 4 screws in, and you are good to go. Appreciate you guys watching, and have an awesome day.